Hey, and I am live. I'm all the way live. I'm all the way live. Okay, let me do this right. I haven't done it in a while. Let's see. Good grief. Okay, here we go. So hey, welcome, welcome to my ladder life. Welcome to my streaming channel. Welcome to an opportunity to get to know me, Miss Christine, the artist, the person. Here you have an opportunity to ask questions, chat, go into the chat, and hmm, I don't know. Okay, so I decided tonight, back up. So today I finished working on a video that I am going to upload to this channel and my other channel, Living Out Loud, the podcast. Okay. Now, I finished it tonight. What I wanted to do was play it in this broadcast as a in StreamYard with the ability to pause and and talk and have some narrative. Uh, but alas, I couldn't make it happen. I think I knew that it would be too large to do it in StreamYard. So it's uploading now. I don't know. It takes a while for my videos to upload because they be all long and stuff with music and cuts and man, I be editing my what rhymes with pass off. So, what am I talking about tonight on Living Out Loud, the podcast after dark? Episode, I don't even remember. I got to sit down and do some counting. I've missed some episodes. Um, I've missed 2 episodes. So I don't even know where I am in the episodes. But you know what? Praise God from whom all blessings flow. I am here. And I'm live and in living color. I'm not as tired today as I have as I have been. Why? Because patting myself on the back, and I would pat the handyman and my son if they were here. We emptied out that pod. Pod is empty. Things are out of the pod now. A lot of those things are not in a real good. They're not secure. They're actually outside under some tarp and some bricks. But the wind sure is blowing. Good grief. The wind is whipping out there, y'all. I think I'm going to go downstairs and turn the lights on out there and check to see what Mother Nature has done to my setup out there. My hope is that I put enough bricks in place to keep the tarp from blowing up. Um, yeah, I there's good stuff out there. Why is it not in the house? I don't have. I cannot. I I cannot bring the stuff into the house that I have no place for. So I gotta sort it. I plan on having a yard sale, or I'm gonna get a booth at a flea market, and I'm gonna sell some of it because a lot of it is brand spanking new, never been worn, never been used. Look, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. Okay, it's a lot. Anyway, um, where was I going with this? I don't even know. Um, so as you all can see, my my behavior is showing through in my eye. You all can see clearly that something is awry. And I'll tell you exactly what it is that is awry. I am going to confess. Confession is good for the soul. And right now, the only person I'm confessing to is me. So, um, I haven't been eating. I have not been eating well. Why? Because he does not eat well. He does not eat well. He wants it fried and he wants it pork. He wants it pork and he wants it fried. And that's with soy sauce. He's 94. Anyway, a lot of the stuff I don't eat. I don't eat. But a lot of the stuff I have been eating. Um, yeah. I've been eating the fried chicken. I have. Um, Potatoes. I've been eating a lot of potatoes. Uh, because I cook potatoes with the meals that I prepare. You know, breakfast. I'm trying to be creative, y'all. Um, Breakfast I prepare eggs, either fried or soft boiled. Um, I'm learning some things. I'm learning how to cook to order. Gotta get the people. Gotta give the people. Give the people what they want. So yeah. So I'm learning how to um, prepare foods in a different way, which is not good for me. It's not good for me. I should not be eating. And he calls it yang. He likes to sit around and just yang on stuff. He likes beef jerky. So I get him beef jerky. Ain't nothing wrong with a little beef jerky. Um, what else? Um, Pickles. He like pickles. Um, Peaches, but peaches aren't. They're not in season. Not yet. Peaches are not in season yet. Uh, he likes bread. I like bread. Neither one of us should be eating bread. Okay. Um, He takes medicine. I do not. And so even if I'm cooking for him, I don't need to be tempted. I need not yield to the temptation, because it's in yielding where I mess up. So I need to stop. I need to stop. I've lost the vision on one side. I could lose the vision on the other side. I'm not trying to have that happen. I need to get it through my thick skull. I'm talking to myself, y'all. I need to get it. I need to get it because I can't take care of him. It, and so, yeah, I've been messing up. But next week, when you all see me, this I won't look like this. It will not. It will not. It will not. I am going to do better. There's no reason for me not to. I've got fruit downstairs if I've got a hankering for something sweet. I've got popcorn if I want to just yang on something. I've got roasted nuts. I have no reason to be eating the things that I know I should not be eating. Man, grits. I've been cooking grits with, I've cooked grits and pancakes. I'm trying to be creative, find out what the man likes, what he'll eat. I'm supposed to be putting some weight on the man, but if I leave it up to him, yeah. So I try to prepare something that he's going to want to eat. Um, and so yeah, I am preparing foods in a way that I know that he likes and will eat. The problem is, I know it's good. I know it's good, and I want to eat it. I want to eat it, but I have to do better. I will do better. I have to be like Maggie. Prepare the food for him and prepare the food for me. Eat the way that I'm supposed to. I got it. I have everything I need in that kitchen. I have no excuse. No excuse for not preparing my meals in such a way that my I won't be looking like this. I guarantee you next week, Lord willing, and if the creek don't rise. So I'm not going to be before you long. I'm not. I don't know if I'm coming through loud and clear because there's a storm out there, and I've noticed that uh, I've been buffering. It could be because my box is downstairs. The router is downstairs, and I am in the north wing of the house. Um, on the west side. I'm on the west side, northwest, northwest side of the house. Um, but yeah, there's something going on out there. I don't think it's raining. It's just wind, and it's been that way. There's been scattered showers, but nothing, no downpours, just wind and scattered showers, and they were light showers too. Um, I really wanted to show that video and talk about it, but yeah, again, I couldn't make that happen. So I'll just finish uploading it and I'll talk about it, or I don't know. I'll premiere it on the other channel. I don't know. We'll see. Uh, content creating, I can do pretty much what I want. Yeah, so here I am, sitting in front of y'all, um, killing time. I know it's late. I know it's late. I know it is late. But it's early for somebody somewhere. So I do want to say this before I let y'all go. If you recall, I started reading this book, Successful Women Think Differently, and um, it is a coaching book. The author, Valerie Burton, asks questions, questions that we should be asking. Back up. She's asking questions that the reader, which is me, can ask themselves and be honest in and give honest reflection. Be honest in this reflection. And so one of the first questions she asked was, "Hello, good evening." One of the first questions she asked was, "How do you define success?" And I struggled with that question. Um, Before she asked, "How do I define success?" she asked, "How do you define failure?" Oh, and I whipped through that one real good. I did. I could answer that one easily, but defining success, I struggled. I struggled with that. I struggled with that one. Hey there. How you doing this evening? Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me so that I'm not sitting here talking to myself. So I have this video that I've been working on, and um, it's big. I tried to upload it to StreamYard so that I could share it, but I don't know. I'm good, and Dad is good. I was saying earlier, that the pod that we got, that 16-foot pod that was full of, full of stuff, well, I emptied it out. I didn't do it alone. Shout out to the handyman and my son. Um, we emptied it out. You know what? Let me back up. Shout out to Dad. Because when I was out there working and I was pulling out the bags, the stuff, the light stuff, I look up, who out there at the door of the park. What you doing? What you doing? What is it? What are you doing? Move, move along, man. Go have a seat. Sit down somewhere. So I go and I fill up my wagon. I got a wagon. I got a new wagon, y'all. Got a wagon for my garden. So I fill up my wagon because I'm working smart. I'm an old lady. Um, and I take it to the back and I fill up the shed and I'm putting things on tables and covering it with tarp. I gotta go check on that tarp when I finish with this here live. Um, and I'm unloading my wagon. Come back to the pod. Who's inside the pod? Moving stuff around. He done pulled some bags from the back and placed them in the front. what what I'm gonna do? What am I gonna say? Anyway, so we did that. He did that until he got tired. He got tired real quick. Was whining about his back. Ugh. Oh, my back. Man, get somewhere and sit down for 5 minutes. There's a whole lot of bags in there. I'm gonna need time is money. Ain't nobody got time to waste. They coming to get that part, and I need for it to be empty. So stop all your whining. If he gonna do it, do it. And he did. He did. He even picked up some heavy stuff, and I was like, you know what, old man, you are really tripping. I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. Um, yeah. I gotta pull out my. I don't know why I chose to do StreamYard. So yes, yes, I okay. Yes, I will. I will do just that. I'll do that. Um, but I kind of sort of so he cooks. He there are things that he will prepare for himself to eat. Um, it's not a lot that he will go into the kitchen and try to prepare himself, but there are things that he likes to go into the kitchen and try to prepare, that he will go and prepare and eat. Now, he suffered a stroke, and so muscles are healing. They're healing, but they're doing it slow on the left side. So sometimes spittle, and I give him um, the handkerchief or the paper towel or whatever. Hey man, pick up your lip, man. But he leaving drip marks. And so, he's cooking, he prepared his food the way that he likes them. And he'll say, you want, here, you eat the rest of that. Oh no. And then he wants to know why. Why? No man, I'm not doing it. I don't want to. That that's gonna have to do. I don't want to hurt your feelings. But no, I don't want your noodles and your spittle. No. And then he had chicken wings the other day. They won't prepare the way that he likes them. He want them fried, deep fried in oil. He don't want it baked. He wants it fried. Anyway, he asked, he had a chicken wing left on his plate. He was like, "Here, you take that. You eat that." He said, "No, no, I'll put it in some oil for you. I'll drop it in some oil for you." But no, sir, I'm not eating that. No, thank you. Uh-uh. So I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I have been misbehaving in what I've been eating. But I'm gonna get it together. I have those moments where I just find it really hard to control the urge. But I always pull it together. I bring it back. I bring it back together again. And so yeah. Good evening, Shantireman. How are you this evening? Thank you for stopping by, listening to an old lady ramble, talking about her dad and the Dad Rescue Chronicles. I'm not gonna talk about it because I made a video about it. It's uploading now, so I'm not gonna talk. I wanted to talk about it on this live stream, but StreamYard won't allow me to upload such a large file. So whatever, I'll just figure it out some other kind of way. I'll yippity yap about it another way. I don't know. Got to figure out how to share my screen. Anyway, I have time to do all of that. But I was saying that I unloaded that pod. That pod is empty. Now that's the first pod. Did I tell y'all that I had to get 2 pods? And the house is full. It's currently full from the stuff from the first pod. There's another pod that they picking up tomorrow, and they're going to deliver that. So they coming to get the empty pod Saturday, and they're picking up the second pod Friday tomorrow, and they're gonna bring that, drop it off, and I've got to unload the second pod. It's a lot of stuff, y'all. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of it is brand spanking new, never been used, still in the wrappings. Housewares, kitchenwares, linens, um, so much stuff. So much stuff. I can't remember it all. It's a lot of stuff. Um, so yard sale is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I want to have a yard sale. I can have three times in 1 year. And then I was thinking getting a table at the flea market. Now, both those ideas require a lot of work because what doesn't sell at the yard sale, now I got to, bring it back to wherever it was, and on the flip, and likewise, I got to pack stuff up in totes and boxes to deliver it to the table at the flea market. So all of it is going to require a lot of work, but I think that I'm going to start first with the yard sale. That seems to be the least amount of work. At least everything is in the yard. and not too far away from wherever it is that I'll be storing it. That's another thing. Storing it. I don't know if you all have followed me in my garden, in my garden tours, but that is a big old boat. The baby yacht is taking up a lot of space in my yard, in my garden. But now I want the handyman to extend the shed over, not with walls. I just want the like a pergola. I want to extend the the shed. I want to extend the shed, have that slanted roof, um, and maybe put some greenhouse plastic on top. hmm that is a thought. Now, what I would have to do is clean. I got to clean the area under the. I got to clean the area beyond the shed, between the boat and the shed. That area right there. That's where I'm going to be putting lawn equipment and large lawn equipment that is not going to fit in my shed. It's just not. I might be able to talk him into buying the shed. Either way, I got a clear space for that shed. Ugh, that's not what I want. I think I would rather have the the four by fours, the four by fours, like an outdoor a picnic area, but covered with greenhouse plastic. That is what I want. And so I'll be asking the handyman to make that happen for us, sister. I'll be asking the handyman to see what he has to say about it. We be arguing. The handyman and I be arguing over designs, and you know, now I'm telling y'all what I want. Y'all see what happens. Y'all see what happens. What I actually end up with. See how much the handyman has his way. Yeah, so I'm all about dollars and cents and what makes sense. Being is that I have a garden, that I am gardening. I'm gardening outside. That makes sense to me. So now I'm thinking about all the work that I have in front of me. Oh gosh, because I got that big old pile of leaves now that I got to move. I got to shift it to another section of the yard. I might throw it. I might just throw it across, throw it across the fence into the area, that area between. Uh, it's an alleyway. It belongs to the city. There's trees there. They don't maintain it, so I can throw some leaves over there, and then there's an area in the back corner of the yard that I can start a new compost pile, because that's why they're there. They're there for compost. Um, so yeah, I can create a new compost area and flatten that out. And then I'm planning out loud, y'all. I'm planning out loud this is what's going on. This is my life. It's what I got to do. I'm not even gonna show y'all what I got going on downstairs, but it can't stay that way because it just cannot. It cannot stay that way. I'm cramming all this furniture into this house, this small house, and I'm working it out. I'm working it out, making it do what it do. But yeah, so that's what I got to do betwixt now and the 20th, I think. I think the next pod would be here the 17th, 18th, 19th. I don't know. I can't remember, but it's coming, and so I have a few days. I have a few days to get started on the yard. But now this weather is not. This weather is not working out. It's not good for working in the yard. But I still I got a lot of stuff that I could do in the house. So you know what? I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do in front of me. And I got to make sure that he's good. He's already been out on the fishing pier. I did a live. I did a pop up live because I felt it in my spirit, woman, that I was going to be out there on that fishing pier. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. It was just, it was. I could see it in his mannerisms. He was just itching. He couldn't take it no longer, and so I got him out there. I got him out there, um, and and I left because it was cold. It was cold, and I left him right out there in that cold. Yes, I did. Now, we had made a plan. He told me to come back at 4. I'm like, man, you are nuts. I'm not. I will see you at around 2. I'm gonna see you. It was 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 4 hours. I'll see you around 2. Um, and so I left him. I got back to the pier around 12. He was ready to go. He was ready to go. Why? Because the wind was whipping. It was cold out there. It was cold out there. He had on his jacket, but it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. And so I went back out there. I went back to get him just to check on him, see how he doing. He has stayed out on the pier and fished in worse conditions than that. He stayed in the rain, but he said the fish were not biting. They ain't biting, and so he ain't staying out. He not staying out there in the cold. you know, not getting any bites. So he was ready to go. A couple of hours, he was ready. He was ready to go. He was. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna do that video. The things that to get on that I could. StreamYard says that I could use my computer to do it. So maybe I'll play with my laptop in StreamYard tomorrow or another day. I don't know. When do I find time to edit and all this what I got content create? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I really depending on how tired I am. When I'm tired, really tired, I can't think straight. And if I can't think straight, I certainly can't think enough to turn the camera on and record. It's just not going to turn out well. Anyway, so I miss a lot of recording. I miss a lot because I just don't turn on the camera. I don't have the mind to, or the thought to turn the camera on and start recording. Sometimes I do, and when I do, I get good content, I think, and then I have fun editing, which is what I do on days when I can't go outside and work in the yard, or when I'm not. My whole life has changed. Look, y'all, remember I was saying that as I was thinking about success, how I define success, um, I could not get past the thought that at that at that present moment, my thinking was that I had no purpose, that there was nobody's life that I affected. And that's because I'm coming off of years of working as a public servant, customer service, you know, working in the library, customer service. That's public servant. Teacher, elementary school teacher, public servant, bus operator, public service. So that's years of having a purpose, coming off of that and not having a purpose, finding myself not working anymore. Um, and so those things having, um, physical effects of bad living, bad decisions, bad lifestyle, bad eating habits. Now, having the responsibility of him, I don't have time to get it wrong. I got to be smart in what I'm doing. I got to be wise in my decision making. And I can't help him if I'm not taking care of myself. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop eating the way that I feed him. I mentioned Maggie. Maggie, the substitute teacher. Maggie, the substitute teacher, has a YouTube channel. Maggie has two sons. Um, she's a boy mom, as she describes herself. And she cooks for her sons, but she can't eat the stuff that she cooks for them. She cannot. And so she alters the recipes to be sugar free, gluten free, dairy free. She creates a lot of dishes that look delicious. She responds to them in such a way that I believe they taste good. And so yeah, I don't have to eat. If I'm cooking pancakes, I can use my almond flour. I don't have to use the stuff that I have in there. I got pecan flour in there, almond flour. There's no reason in the world for me to not be using those ingredients. I'm just being, dare I say it, lazy, and that I don't. That's a whole lot of cooking, but it's something that needs to happen. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Um, yeah, I gotta do it. Gotta do it. The other morning we had pancakes, and I put some brown sugar and apples, cinnamon, vanilla in the pan with some butter, and I made the toppings for the pancakes. Why? Because I don't have any syrup in the house. Don't buy syrup. I don't buy syrup. There was syrup in the house. Somebody else put it in here. I didn't buy it. Um, and so, how I top my pancakes is with fruit, fresh fruit, cut up an apple. And so that's what we had um, the other day. The only problem is I've got brown sugar that does not raise my blood sugar. Did I use that sugar? Nope. I used the regular old brown sugar that's here in the house. I can't. Gotta stop. I gotta stop. Gotta stop. I gotta do better. I will do better. I will do better. Can't help him if I'm all jacked up. Cannot help him if I'm all jacked up. And I can't be all jacked up. I can't unload that pot. I can't have a yard. I can't do any of that stuff if I'm all jacked up. So I need to get myself together. I need to get my life. That's right. Ah, a new normal, huh? Yeah. And I will. I will. I will. Man, wouldn't that be a trip? He had 3 children. I had 2 siblings. Both of them gone. He has outlived his children. Two two of his children. I'm the last one. Wouldn't it be a trip if he outlives me? Ooh, that's a scary thought. That is a scary thought. Mm-mm. But God's desire for me. Thank you for reminding me of God's desire for me. Um, I have reconciled. I've wrapped it. I've come to terms with the notion that I am going to find him. My hope is that he lays down to go to sleep and he takes the long nap. That's my hope. I wouldn't be surprised to find him, you know, napping at the pier. I think that'd be a nice way to go. Or, you know what, sitting in his recliner, watching westerns and taking a nap. I've reconciled that. I've come to terms with it. Um, and I need to make a plan. I need to know who to call. I know that I have to call 911, but then, um, and then I have to wait for, I gotta wait for somebody. Who I gotta wait for? The funeral home? I gotta wait for the funeral home to come and get it. And I need to find out if the funeral home that he has an account with, if they are indeed um, all over the U.S. of A. And where are they? And will they come and get him? Are they close enough to me that they'll come and get him, or do I need to come up with another plan? So that is something that I got to do. I need to know. I need to know. He's already told me what he wants me to do with his ashes. So, yeah, he has made his request known. um, oh, FYI. FYI. Okay. This is good. This is good information right here. He has a lot of medicine that he takes, right? I think the medicines is what's keeping them alive, holding them together, keeping them ticking. Um, he takes a lot of medicines. Okay, one of them, 750 milligrams. The pharmacist sent me pills that were 500 milligrams, and told, and now I have to cut the pill. The only problem is the pill is not scored. So I get on the telephone with my professional, medical professional friend and who says to me, the reason the pill is scored is so that we know that the medicine is evenly distributed. There's 250 on one side, 250 milligrams on the other side. A pill that is not scored, you don't know how the medicine is distributed. It doesn't have to be distributed evenly because you're supposed to take the whole thing anyway. It's not meant to be cut. And she recommended that I not uh take no for an answer. Request that they either send me some scored pills or send me what you got or send me to a different pharmacy. Hello. I'm down the street and right around the corner from a pharmacy. Quit playing with me. I'm not giving him. I'm not cutting this pill. That's what I'm not doing. And what I decided to do is to just give him a low dose, not to remove it altogether, but to just give him the one pill, which is not enough. It's only 500 milligrams, but I'm not giving him 1,000. So, and I'm not cutting that pill because I don't know how. I just no, I'm not doing it. I'm not comfortable with that idea, and I've said that on a recorded line. No, send me what I need, or send me to another pharmacy. But let's get the man what he needs anyway. Um, yeah, what sent me there? Good information. If it's not scored, don't cut it. Do not cut it because you don't know how the medicine is distributed. And then I cut one pill, right? I cut one pill, half of it, nope, not even half. It was about a third of it crumbled, and then I got this big piece of pill, which was more than half of the pill. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. And then can I crunch it up? And nope, no. Mm-mm. No, I don't like that idea either. Nope. I don't like that plan either. I'm not crunching them up. It is. It is. Well, the reason they gave is that they just don't have the 750. They don't have the 750. Well, okay. But send me some pills that scored. If I got to be cutting pills, send me some that scored, please. Hey, can you send a pill cutter for good measure? Yeah, yeah. This is my life. This is my life. I am subject to the. I'm upstairs in the attic in the studio in the studio apartment that I have created in the northwest wing of the house. Yeah, it's all in the words. It's all in the words and how you and how we think about it. Hmm. I mean, if you think, I've been watching these videos about the tiny houses. If you think about it, we don't need a whole lot of. We don't need all this space and stuff. Minimize, downsize, and I think that I've decided to do that for my children's, for their sake. I'm going to minimize. I'm going to get rid of a lot of stuff that I just. I got shoe boxes of color pencils. Why? I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to use them. As a matter of fact, I bought new color pencils. I did a video. I did a video about them. So I know I'm not going to use those color pencils. I've got bottles and bottles of glue. I don't use glue. Yeah, yeah. I'm about to go ham on myself. You know what else, y'all? I hoard paper. It's true. I hoard paper. I just some things I just find real hard to throw away. Gifts, I find difficult to throw gifts away. As a matter of fact, I might do a video and give you all a tour of the stuff that I have that people have given me that I just cannot throw away. Are you like that? Cards, birthday cards, Christmas cards, thank you cards, thank you. I think that if a person takes the time to sit down and write a note, handwritten, I love it. I appreciate it. Do I do it? No. But I appreciate other people who do, who take the time to just handwrite their thoughts um, on a card. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I do. And I find it difficult to throw them away. My mind says that I can create a collage. Yeah, I could. But will I? Will I create that collage? Hmm. Then I'll need the glue if I go ahead and create I've got a box. I've got a copy of paper box sitting here to my left. I've got a trash bag sitting here to my left. And I've got a basket for the important stuff that is not going in this trash bag. Now, I got to sit here and do it. It's all right. It's good that it's all staged then and ready for me to make it happen. But yeah, I need to go ahead and get it done. Why? Because there's another part on the way. I need to, man, I was fussing at him about getting rid of the old and making way for the new. Hypocrite. I can't say a word. Can't say a word. I need to shut up. Shut all the way up. Just be quiet. Just got no room to talk. None. None. Not with all. This is this is my planner from work. Tell me why. Tell me why I still have this. I don't know. I think my plan is to tear it apart, take the pages off, and burn the the pages. Use the ash in my garden. hmm Um, but yeah, the box is overflowing. The copy of paper box is overflowing with mail. Now that's one pile of mail. There's another pile growing on my desk. There's a pile that I bought from downstairs that I need to go through. It, it's it's it is something that it's a small right now. It's a small thing, but if I don't go ahead and tackle it, it'll become a big thing. It will become overwhelming, and that pod that's on the way will be will be even more overwhelming. So I need to go ahead and get it done. Um, I'm doing laundry right now. Um, got a lot of laundry to do. I thought about packing up the car, going to the laundrette, using multiple machines. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that plan. But my laundry room has been running. It's been working overtime since what's today? Thursday. Thursday is housekeeping, laundry. I try to keep things organized, housekeeping. So I finished. I didn't. I washed some dishes. Uh, I'm working on my laundry. And that's just more stuff. His being here adds to my workload. I can make a mess all by myself. I don't like cleaning up after my own self. I do it because I don't like living in a mess and squalor. Um, some who who are on a spectrum on that cleaning spectrum would probably say you do live in squalor, lady. And to them, I would say, don't judge me. Okay, stop it, knock it off. Um, but you know, I ain't no pig. I'm not pig pen. Um, but I could do better. I could do better. But Thursday is when I start doing laundry. There is a little bit of order to my life. Thursday is when I start doing laundry. Um, and I'll keep going until Saturday. I don't do laundry on Sunday. Ought not still have laundry by Saturday. I just, I don't have, as a single person, I just don't have that much laundry. Um, uh, Saturday mornings before 12, housekeeping, and that's dishes, sweeping floors, trash, um, mopping floors, and having it decluttering, putting things where they belong, and having it all done by 12, by noon. Sunday, I cook, which means that, you know, I'm prepping. When I cook, I'm cooking for a period of time, even though these people don't like leftovers. They want to eat the meal one time. Uh-oh, what was that? Did you see that? I tried this last week. It didn't work. I'm thinking that's just okay. That's a StreamYard thing. Did you hit the like button when you came in? Reminder. But what was that? What was that? Um. Anyway, I don't know. Um. What was I saying before I rudely interrupted myself? hmm Ooh. Do you I'm about to tell on myself. Do you upload pictures of your stuff? Do you upload your stuff? Oh, okay. Your paper crafts, do you share with the world the stuff? What? Why? 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 I'm remember now. I'm the art teacher, so you're not gonna convince me that one is not good because art is subjective. Um, and if you take the time to put a thing together, to create a thing, to take an idea that is in your head, your head, and put it together and make it happen. I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna find a whole lot of fault in it. Now I might give you some suggestions on, you know, tweaking it, adding to it, or whatever. But oh yeah, you ain't gonna find. I love it when people their work, share their work. I I I watch a whole lot of people creating artwork. I do. I do. I like that. I like that kind of stuff. building people building stuff out of bamboo and mud. I watch that stuff. I believe it. I believe it's real. Um, and in the video, I'm going to show you all some of Dad's artwork. I don't think I showed you all any of the furniture that he does woodworking too. He's got a lot of paintings. I got a lot of paintings that I'm going to show you all. But he's also made some furniture. He's made some things. He with his yeah. He's done some woodworking down there in his shop, his woodworking shop, his pantry. Yeah, so yeah. How long I've been up here running my mouth, rambling? Ooh, 1111. That's my number, y'all. That is my number, 1111. 111, but 1111. I don't know what it is about that number, why it is that, but that's my number. 1111. I see it. I see it often in different places other than the clock. Yeah, so yeah. Um, I've got so much to talk about, but I really want to give it. I want to show you all I want to share the video and talk about it at the same time. So betwixt here and next Thursday, I'm gonna figure that thing out and make it happen. I am. I'll probably do some practicing, some testing on Living Out Loud, the podcast. Oh, and I need to update my subscriber wall on Living Out Loud, the podcast. Thank you, y'all, for subscribing. That subscriber count is just going up and up and up and up. Um, and I appreciate all of you who stop by, who spend your time with me. Your time is valuable, and I do not take it lightly that you have come and hung out with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And so, on that note, I'm gonna work on, and I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna give you what you want, what you deserve. I am. I'm going to make it happen. I am. Yep. And so, again, God's desire for me, thank you for reminding me that uh, that He knows the plans that He has for me, plans to prosper me and not to harm me, to give me a hope and a future. The handyman said something about getting a bigger house. And that is the plan. That's the master plan. But when he said it, there was apprehension. I don't want to say fear, but there was and we are and I know that, that is not of God. That kind of thinking, fear is not of God. And um mhm. And so yeah. Um well, I don't know how, when, it don't really matter. When God is in it, I've just had to, I'm gonna just hold on. I'm gonna hold on, uh, and enjoy the ride. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold on and enjoy the ride, and wherever He takes me, where He leads me, I will follow. Ooh, where'd that come from? Anyway, all right. Lovely. Loveliness. Lovely people. People who catching it on the replay. Hmm. So yeah. Um, I love it how y'all come y'all come in when I'm about to go. So yeah, so on those notes, all them there ending notes, I'm gonna go ahead and say you all have a great night. If you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out. Okay? Share this video with your peeps. Talk about Miss Christine and encourage them to stop by and see what all this old lady is talking about. Okay? All right. So you all have a great night. Okay? Bye for now. Oh, I forgot. I ain't done it in so long. Let me do this right. Okay?